Tell us a bit about your company.
Hi, I'm Tim Furey. My company is Tradeview Markets. We are an online trading platform that clients can download from a phone, and they could trade on-exchange stocks, they could trade Forex, they could trade commodities, and some of the markets you can trade 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week.
What rugby teams do you sponsor in Cayman Islands?
I sponsor 3 teams. One is the men's club, Tradeview Iguanas. The second is the women's rugby club. And the third is the corporate touch club. I think that's 30 teams of people that come down during the summertime and then just play touch rugby.
How did you get involved with the rugby club?
I came down here probably around 2015, 2016 on a trip. Because we was already a registered brokerage down here at the time. And I thought it's great that there was an actual rugby club with a clubhouse on island. So I had to come visit. So I came down with my wife, and there was a game going on. And the first people I meet were a couple old timers up there having a beer, and they were the friendliest human beings I've ever met. They were very welcoming, and that's how I first stepped foot onto this club and got involved.
What's the best thing about being part of a rugby club?
The greatest thing about a rugby club is when you join, you get 60 to 100 new friends. This club, I would say over 200 new friends. And the great part of that is they're all different kind of people, the different walks of life. What I love about rugby itself is there's 15 positions. Everybody's a different shape or size. If you're small and fast, they put you out in the wing. If you're bigger and stronger, they put you in the pack. And you could be a hero at any position. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what you do.
What was your favorite moment at the rugby club?
My favorite moment was putting my cleats back on, and I was put on the Iguanas. When I first got on, I just came on as a player. Then after a little bit, I'm like, hey, I want to help out. Can I sponsor? And at the time, it was John Doak Iguanas, and he let me in. It's like, sure, let's go partners on this. And you could sponsor half, I'll sponsor the other half. I'm like, great. And just enjoyed playing for the team. I had the company logo on the team, so it's a lot of pride there, a lot of pride in playing. And I had, 60 new friends to hang out with. So fast forward, I finally retired 3 years ago. I'm 52 now, but at 49, waking up on Sundays is not a fun thing to do. I felt like a kid when I was playing, but not so much on Sunday. But to stay involved, I now I sponsored a team. They're called the Tradeview Markets Iguanas.
Where did the idea of sponsoring rugby teams come from?
Tradeview started a while ago. We had a couple of rugby players, they were actually my friends, that helped found the company. So there is rugby blood in my company. They're still with me today. And one of the things we wanted to do is, instead of going out using our marketing money on professional teams, we'd come out and support local teams that actually needed the money. And the rewards are, hey, we're doing the right thing. If we get something out of it, great. If we don't, we're doing a great thing. It's more important.
What is the biggest benefit you see from your sponsorship?
I wouldn't say the benefit is for my company. To be honest, I don't think we've even received an account, but I think it's more important that, one is I'm doing business down here in Cayman Islands. 2 is I want to give back to the community. 3 is if we can use our marketing budget to help or change lives, let's do it. More importantly, if you're doing business somewhere, you have to find a way to give back. And this is one great way to give back, because you're changing young people's lives when they get involved in a club like this. When people get involved, they have friends, right? They have a support system. They have something to do. For me personally, I have 2 kids. I have a daughter who's 7 and a son who's 2. And I want them to be involved with the rugby club. I want to see a empowered rugby club of both men and women. And for that to happen, we need a community to get behind the club, and a community that's going to give back. So I want to also be part of that.
How did your sponsorship of the women's rugby team start?
They came to me one day with an idea they wanted to restart the women's program. I thought it was a fantastic idea. More importantly, I loved the energy they had. And at the time, it was an investment because we didn't know if it was going to work, if enough girls would show up. I was excited about the opportunity and getting involved. If it worked or if it didn't work, at least we're giving it a good shot, and it was a very exciting opportunity. And for women's sport, I think it's just a great opportunity for women to empower themselves and get involved into a club and team sport.
Do you also sponsor corporate rugby teams?
Yeah, we also got involved with the Corporate Touch Rugby League. It's men and women that all work in an office or home office all day, and they come out here in the late afternoons when it cools off a little and getting together, playing a little touch rugby. Then after the game, maybe going for a beer in the clubhouse. You don't have to be a rugby player to come down and play touch rugby. It's just a fun game that everybody can get involved in. So we decided to be the main sponsor for that. I think they have over 30 teams. It's grown over the years. It's exciting to see. Everybody's wearing a Tradeview jersey. Sometimes when you walk around Island, you see them wearing their Tradeview Rugby Corporate Touch Rugby jersey. So that's also exciting on being a sponsor when you see that.